Hi, this is Vonda with Top Gun, and I just wanted to sneak in on the last day of pump down training. They just got done with gamma perforating on the test well, and this is their last day, so let's see what everybody thinks. Oh, I was going to flip my camera, but it won't let me now. Okay, can you see yourself? Hey, Christian.
Hey, how are you?
How did it go today?
Pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty good simulator. You couldn't ask for a better simulation of a real world situation out there, especially in the wild world.
You've pumped down before.
Yeah, I pumped down before. Yes,
yeah. What was it like on the test well?
It's very similar.
Really?
Yes, it's very similar. It's very lifelike. It replicates a lot of the situations that you will run into. Yeah.
I heard you got pumped down. I mean, pumped off.
Oh yes, I got pumped off.
Today.
That's right. That's right. It's one of those situations that I've never got to experience. You know, what happens when you get pumped off? You know, when someone's trying to simulate it and trying to mimic it and replicate it, it's very accurate. I would highly recommend this school to anybody that's looking to get some training.
Awesome. What did you learn being pumped off that you can apply in the real world? What would you do different?
What would I do differently? Take away that board that you're blinding me from. Yeah. So one of the ways that they'll get you to concentrate on all your gauges and your weight and your collars is they'll put a board up in the back so you don't concentrate on the spool. And one thing when you got to look for when you start getting hung up on the top of the flow tube is that the ship will jump. You can't see that the ship jumping. Obviously, the only thing you got to go off is the indicators. But the school's really serious, and I would highly recommend this to anybody who's looking to get more training in, because this is very accurate, very good school.
We have had guys come through here that said they've learned years of experience in just a few days.
Yeah, that is true, because the thing is, like, there's no training for this. You can't. The only way I learned how to pump down is I'd watch my engineer, and one day, hey, it's your turn, and it's very intimidating because it's a real world situation. And over here, we can mimic a lot of the situations you're going to run to out in the wireline world.
Yeah. Well, that's the goal. Harris, hi. What did you get from this?
I've been pumping down for like good 3 years now, but this thing, like, Christian mentioned most of the stuff, but like the way I got stuck and we had to search the well. Yes, like, we have done it in the real world, but the way, like, Russell taught us, and the way, like, we have to apply tension and speed like that, it was a completely new world for me. How we do it, and the way we got unstuck, and then we were dragging on the plug coming out of the hole. It was great. Other than that, the pump down, like, it's really challenging. Guys, you think like, there's a pipe laying down for just 2,200 feet. No, it is really challenging. Like the curves, going uphill, going downhill, it's a challenge. And I learned really a lot from this thing. Means, again, I've been doing it for 3 years. These situations we don't counter like every day. It's like once a year, once in 6 months. Here, you do it every other run, and they train you for like when these kind of situation happens. Like the company man is sitting right next to you, he's yelling at you. What would you do at that time? So that's really good school. That's really good simulation. Like, the way the tension is going up and down, you have to control your speed. I learned a lot. I'll just say in short, like, I learned a lot from this school. Yeah.
I love it. Thank you, Harris. And Javi, our 30-year veteran plus.
Hello, everybody.
What is your goal in educating these guys on pump down?
Well, my expectations, like Wanda said, I did this for 30 years. My expectation is for them to be better than me when I get out. Better than me, just an experience. They probably better than me already with the new technology. Anyways, it's exciting coming to this training every time. It's exciting to see these guys. When you jump on the training truck, and you thinking it's just a training, But you sit on that chair, their mind goes to the real world, the real life, and they worry about pumping off. They worry about getting stuck. It's amazing, the training. It's amazing that we simulate pump offs. We simulate dragging the plug. We simulate tight flow tubes. I mean, you can tell this school, what Russell did on this school is tremendous. It's exciting. And again, I said it once, the first time that I did it myself, I jumped out of my seat. It's very, very good.
And you're experienced.
and I knew it was a training center. I knew it wasn't real. But anyways, I jumped out of my seat.
Wow.
So like, again, my expectations for these guys is to transfer our experience to them, to transfer our knowledge, and to transfer the real world situations that they, one day or another, they're gonna come out to.
Thank you for everything
that's
you do,
great.
Javi.
Thank you.
Awesome. Russell, any last words?
Oh, I don't know. We're still trying to come up with new ideas on stuff we can do. You know, a situation. I mean, it's funny. We try to simulate a situation, and it'll happen on its own. It's just like Javi just today. You know, we got them stuck, and it was planned to get stuck or make them stop. They just sat down, and guess what? They got stuck too after they sat down. We didn't plan it, but they were. And so they went ahead and, you know, we simulated everything. Hey, pump on a little while, and we did that. And he starts pulling up and getting income free. And we ended up saying, hey, we need to check our plug from out of the hole. So we did that, and that was nothing I put together. It just happens. So, but we learn every time somebody makes a run. We learn something new that we didn't know before. And so we're always coming up with a new challenge or some sort, you know. So
yeah.
We're not through. We're still growing, and
we're improving the gunslinger every day.
Yeah, the gunslinger is getting more and more sophisticated, you know. But like I said, we got greaseless line now, and it really makes our pump down really smooth. You can really tell the friction reduction with greaseless versus steel line. You can see it here on the simulator. So it's fun. It's fun to watch these guys do this. But like Javi said, it's interesting to watch these guys come from the classroom, sit in the seat, experience stuff that it may take a guy years to get that chance to experience.
Yeah.
And we talked about earlier about how a guy can mess up, get pumped off, and the company lets him go because he made a mistake and he didn't react the way he should have reacted. And yet he's a better engineer now because he had that experience, and the guy just let him go.
Yeah.
And they can come here and experience that pump off. They can experience, you know, a well surge. They can experience all these things, and guess what? It didn't hurt nobody. And now they have the education.
Cost
That's
us
what we're trying to do.
50 cents in diesel.
Right, yeah. You got pumped off. How much did it cost us to get it back out of the hole? Well, we had to run the pump an extra 3 minutes to get it to pump around, and some time to get them to rehab. So
Can't beat that.
no, it's a very inexpensive way to teach guys. So.
Well, thank you. It is now my turn to get on the pump down and see how these guys, let's see how much they learned. They're going to teach me how to pump down.
There
So
you
we'll
go.
see.
All right. This is fun.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Y'all are jacking with me now. That is not nice. Oh crap. Oh no! Now what? Slow down? Whoa! What was that?
That's your uphill, downhill.
Is that uphill, downhill there?
I pumped on so hard. This pumped up is so good. And you
You're not messing with it.
How do I know when to stop?
You'll know when you have control of the line.
It only goes so far, and then it stops. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
You still have 1,000 feet to go.
Get in a hole of it.
Oh no.
You're doing good.
That is great. Whoa. Looking forward.
That's for all 4 girls.
Why would I want more? Everything's going fine.
Look at the way she's standing up.
Are your mom sweating?
Yes.
She's holding on to the radio like
That's where you want it.
Whoa.
say,
No,
Shut the pump
no,
off.
you're doing good, you're doing good.
not that one.
Alright, just cross the storage line. That's a bad spot. You made it.
Did?
Hey, you made your heart.
It's going really slow. Is that because it's at the end?
It's going uphill. It might be going
It's going
uphill.
uphill? Tension's still good?
Engine's still good. Speed is still
good.
good.
I haven't even looked at the speed not one time. Crap, I totally forgot to look at